What we got on the menu today, y'all? We got UFO and drone sightings. So, word is from state to state, from New Jersey to New York and all over, it's going to other countries. They say they see UFOs or drone sightings, y'all. So, automatically, what do our country think? Our country thinks that we're being spied on from another country, or someone's flying drones and they're untraceable. That's what they believe. Now, I have seen drones out here where I'm at in the sky, and they kind of look like UFOs. And not only did they look like UFOs, they had a light. It was like a light coming out the back of them. And they would go in the sky, and it looked like a big bright light at first, and then the light disappears, and then it looks like a big drone, and then it would fly off, and where you couldn't see it no more. Now, I done seen a few of these out here where I stay, and I believe that that's the government, because I stay by an army base, and I believe that that's the government putting those drones in the sky, or whether they drones, I believe they satellites. They could be drones, or maybe they're two different items of what they're seeing and what I'm seeing. What I've seen out here is they look like satellites. They look like drones in the sky when the bright light come on and off. If you ask me though, they look like satellites in the sky, and they just patrolling the whole city, and then they go back to the base, or they disappear, or I don't know where they go. But I have seen those out here where I stay. Now, the other drones that they're claiming to see in other states, maybe the Army is just now getting in those areas and making new drones or new satellites to view those areas, or it could be another country sending those over here to spy on our country. Regardless of what it is, I believe that the government should speak up and see exactly what's going on, because there's been too many sightings of these drones that people claim to see, and no one has any aircraft in the area to follow these drones or be concerned about what's really going on. So that's why I believe it's the government flying those, and they keeping it to themselves, because if they are flying something like that, they're not going to tell us about what they got and what they created and what they're made to do. So, my opinion on it was that they are satellites patrolling the city areas, and that's what I think they were, the ones that I seen. Now, if other people see drones and they don't think they satellites, I have no idea what those are that they see in their areas or their states where they flying them at. The one I seen, when it first flies and it was real low, it's like a big shining light that comes out the back of it. It's like a big light that comes out the back of it. I thought it was a UFO at first. And then after that light disappears, within a few minutes of it flying in the air, it turns into something that looks like a huge drone or something. I don't know what it is. And then it circled, and it kept going farther and farther and farther until it wasn't in my eyesight no more, and I couldn't see it no more. And then it just disappeared. So I hope we could get to the bottom of this, because I am curious. I'm curious about what's really out there and what's going on with our country, because it's a lot going on right now. And the last thing we need is something in the air that's an aircraft or something that we don't know about. We have the right to know about what's being flown in the air and what's hovering over our houses, regardless of what it is. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. Let's go.